Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom that sparkled like pearls amidst forests and rivers, there lived a princess named Helena, renowned for her breathtaking beauty and haughty demeanor. When her father, the king, invited kings and princes from every corner to win her hand in marriage, she mocked them without mercy, especially King Grizzle Beard, whose grey beard shimmered like silver. Little did she know that life had a great lesson in store for her, to teach her that humility and inner beauty are the greatest treasures. Amidst the grand halls of the castle, glowing with golden and blue hues, stood Princess Helena, surrounded by crystal chandeliers. One by one, kings and princes came forward to propose, but she ridiculed their appearances, particularly King Grizzle Beard, igniting her father's anger. With a stern but loving decision, her father decreed, "You will marry the next humble man who knocks at the castle door." The announcement left the room in shock, and Helena protested loudly, though it was in vain. The very next morning, a simple musician appeared, carrying a polished wooden lute. His dark brown hair and warm, earth-reflecting eyes seemed to promise a world of kindness. The king declared, "This shall be your husband." Helena trembled with anger and disbelief. Clad in a humble dress for the first time, Helena climbed into a wooden cart led by a slim brown horse. As they journeyed through a rich forest of giant trees, she cast sorrowful glances back at her previous life. Arriving at a small cottage surrounded by daisies and lavender, Helena found herself in a world of simplicity, a stone fireplace and a wooden bed topped with a woolen blanket. Her first challenge awaited in the kitchen. The musician offered flour and butter and requested she bake a simple loaf of bread. Frustration mounted as she fumbled with the dough, but the musician grinned gently and began teaching her patiently, making her cheeks flush with humility. A visit to the village market opened Helena's eyes to a different world, where colorful stalls sold fruits and fabrics. While the musician played beautiful melodies, earning scant gold coins, Helena followed his tune, enchanted unwillingly by his modest charisma. On a dewy spring morning, the fields called them out. Helena learned to plant carrots and tomatoes, and for the first time, felt joy in the legacy her hands could create. One calm night, beneath an ancient tree bathed in moonlight, the musician played a soothing melody. Helena, drawn to the tune, felt something awakening in her heart: respect. A poor family approached their cottage seeking food. The musician willingly shared their small provisions, igniting a spark of generosity in Helena, who shyly offered water and bread. When a sudden storm swept the forest, the musician led Helena to a cave aglow with hanging lanterns, sharing stories of those he had aided in the past. A starry night in the village brought festivities. Adorned in a modest black cloak embroidered with golden threads, the musician played as children danced, and Helena, though bashful, joined in the happiness. Then came a royal messenger with an invitation to attend a grand ceremony in King Grizzle Beard's palace. A flutter of anxiety seized Helena's heart. Upon reaching Grizzle Beard's dazzling palace, its columns festooned with glowing flowers and mirrored floors, a gasp escaped Helena. In the midst of the celebration, the musician removed his hat, revealing his true identity as King Grizzle Beard himself. Helena's eyes widened with disbelief as everyone recalled her previous mockery. King Grizzle Beard recounted his choice to masquerade as a musician, crafting a lesson in humility for Helena. Overwhelmed, she bowed, admitting her mistake. A grand feast followed, filled with delicacies from across the kingdom, and Helena was seen assisting the chefs, her arrogance replaced by sincerity. King Grizzle Beard presented a golden box of 3 gifts, a flower of hope, a key of wisdom, and a book of true love.